If your personal training studio feels stuck between $15,000 to $20,000 a month in revenue, it's completely normal. And in this video, I'll show you the studio growth map that we use to calculate exactly how many leads that we need every week in order to grow. Because most gyms and studios actually plateau in growth because they don't know what numbers they actually need to be achieving. And they don't understand the math of growth. So if we haven't met before, I'm Justin Devonshire. I've spent the last 15 years growing and scaling fitness studios all over the world. And after mentoring hundreds of fit pros just like you, I've noticed something pretty interesting. And that is that gym owners don't have so much of a marketing problem, they have a math problem. So here's what typically happens. A semi-private or group training studio typically grows to 40 to 70 clients, generates maybe 15 to 20,000 in revenue, and then it hits a plateau in growth. And the owner then thinks we need more leads, but they never ask the real question, which is exactly how many leads do we need and how many of those do we need every week. So when you get this right, your growth is going to come predictable, and you will start stacking recurring revenue month after month after month. So this is the studio growth map. Let me walk you through a simple example. Now, most semi-private studios will convert roughly 10% of their leads into clients. That's if they have a good offer, a good follow-up system, and a good sales system like we give them. So we aim to generate at least 30 leads every single week with our paid ads. That will give us at least 10 consultations, and that will give us at least 3 new client sales every single week. Now, if you assume that you're running a semi-private program and your average monthly fee is $397 a month, that means that by growing by 3 sales every week on average, you're adding $1,200 or more to your recurring revenue, and you're stacking that every single week. And that's what we do with the studios that we work with. And this is how then they can be adding $4,000 to $5,000 in recurring revenue month after month, quickly grow past 100 clients, and get those 40, 50, 60K months with big profits. But the thing is, most studio owners never calculate this. They just operate emotionally. Some weeks they run ads, other weeks they turn them off. Sometimes they want to rely on content or referrals, and some weeks they just do nothing. So growth is unpredictable, it's reactive, and you're going to have up and down revenue, and more importantly, you're never going to grow your recurring revenue consistently. So once you know your growth math, then the job becomes simple. Figure out how many sales every week or every month that you want to grow by, the net number of new clients you want to add to your recurring revenue. Then you're going to look at how many leads do you need to close one sale. This is what we call our lead to sale ratio. Again, with our studios, we aim for roughly 1 in 10. So that means 10 leads will equal 1, maybe 2 sales. But you have to find out what that number is for you. And of course, the higher the ratio, then the more leads you need to generate. And then once you know that number, that has to become your absolute obsession to get that number of leads every single week if you want to hit that weekly sales target. Because the only way you're going to hit your annual sales target is to hit your quarterly sales target. You hit your quarterly sales target by hitting the monthly sales target, and you hit the monthly sales target by hitting the weekly sales target. So by simply breaking it down, and we look at our performance week on week, we ensure that we get that consistent growth, and we outpace all our local competitors who are too relaxed about sales and growth. So if you do want help installing those systems, from the lead generation, getting 30 to 50 leads every single week with paid ads, and having the systems to get those leads booked in, showing up and buying from you so that you can easily cover your ad spend and make profit every single week, growing by 3 to 5 new clients a week, that's exactly what I help gym owners like you do inside my business mentorship. It's called Gym School. And that's where we install our client acquisition system straight into your studio within 10 days. You'll have the offer we run, the pricing, the ads, the funnels, the follow-ups, all of it that we've used to scale dozens and dozens of our own studios, and hundreds of Fit Pros all over the world are installing this right now. And if you want more information about Gym School, just comment the word school and I'll reach out and give you the information.